Chonky was a very large cat. He was known for his impressive size and his laid-back demeanor. His fur was a beautiful shade of ginger, making him stand out among the other cats in the village. He was a ginger tabby cat with striking orange fur that glistened in the sunlight. His eyes were a deep, mesmerizing green that seemed to hold the wisdom of the ages. Chonky lived in a small village. This village was nestled in the heart of Kenya, surrounded by lush greenery and vibrant landscapes. The villagers were kind and welcoming, creating a perfect home for Chonky. The village was in Kenya, a place known for its rich culture and warm climate. The scenery was breathtaking, with rolling hills and clear blue skies that seemed to stretch on forever. It was a sunny village where the sun shone brightly almost every day. The warmth of the sun made it an ideal place for Chonky to bask and relax. Chonky loved the warm sun. He would spend hours lying in the sun, soaking up the rays and enjoying the gentle breeze that rustled through the trees. He would lie on woven mats that the villagers had made. These mats were placed in the sunniest spots, providing Chonky with the perfect place to rest. The villagers would pet him whenever they saw him. They adored Chonky and treated him like a member of their family. They would scratch behind his ears, which was his favorite spot. Chonky purred very loud, a sound that brought joy to everyone around. He loved the attention and affection he received. Everyone loved Chonky. He was a very friendly cat, always ready to greet anyone who approached him. His gentle nature and loving personality made him a beloved figure in the village. One sunny morning, Chonky the cat decided to go on an adventure. He was feeling particularly curious and wanted to explore new places. He trotted down the cobblestone streets and soon found himself at the bustling village market. The market was alive with the sounds of people chatting, vendors calling out their wares, and the occasional laughter of children. Stalls were lined up with colourful fruits, vegetables, and handmade crafts. Chonky weaved through the crowd, his whiskers twitching with excitement. There were so many interesting smells and sights. Then he caught a whiff of something irresistible. Following his nose, Chonky found the fish market. The air was filled with the fresh scent of the sea, and Chonky's mouth watered at the sight of the glistening fish on display. Among all the fish, one particularly large and shiny fish caught his eye. It was the biggest fish he had ever seen, and it looked incredibly juicy. Chonky couldn't take his eyes off it. He imagined how delicious it would taste. His little heart raced with excitement and longing. He approached the fish seller and rubbed affectionately against the seller's legs, purring loudly. The fish seller, amused by Chonky's antics, bent down and gave him a gentle pat. With a chuckle, the fish seller picked up a small piece of fish and offered it to Chonky. Chonky's eyes lit up as he eagerly accepted the treat. He purred happily as he devoured the fish, savoring every bite. It was the most delicious fish he had ever tasted, and he couldn't help but wish for more. After the market, Chonky was tired. The bustling market was full of vibrant colours and lively sounds, and Chonky had explored every corner. He had sniffed at the fresh produce, watched the vendors haggle, and even chased a few butterflies. All this activity had worn him out. He found a sunny spot. The warmth of the sun felt inviting, and Chonky knew it was the perfect place to rest. The rays of the sun created a cozy blanket over the ground, making it irresistible for a nap. He curled up and fell asleep. The children came running. They saw Chonky sleeping. He looked so peaceful. His round belly rose and fell with each breath, and his whiskers twitched occasionally as he dreamed. They wanted to pet him. The children were fascinated by Chonky's fluffy fur and gentle demeanor. They reached out with tiny hands, eager to feel the softness of his coat. But Chonky was very round. His plumpness made him look like a furry ball, and the children giggled at how chubby he was. They had never seen a cat quite like him. The children tried to pick him up. They giggled. Chonky was too heavy. Despite their best efforts, they couldn't lift him off the ground. They laughed and decided it was best to let him sleep. Chonky slept through all the noise. The laughter and chatter of the children didn't disturb him at all. He was in his own world, dreaming of more adventures. He was very good at sleeping. No matter what was happening around him, Chonky could always find a way to drift off into a deep, peaceful slumber. He was a very sleepy cat. And as the sun continued to shine, Chonky remained in his sunny spot, dreaming of the next day's adventures. A little girl named Amani loved Chonky. She would bring him milk. Sometimes she brought him treats. Amani would sit with Chonky. They would talk. Amani told Chonky all her secrets. Chonky purred and listened. Chonky loved Amani. She was his special friend. He knew he was lucky to live in the village. It was full of love and sunshine and lots of fish.